Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. How are you guys doing? It's Mom of 5 again. Yes, I'm out here at work. It's -1, hence why I've got my shawl around my head, and it's currently 6:42 a.m. in the morning, so I'm due to start work in about 50 minutes. So it's just this matter of what's going on in Nigeria as it is. And if you were at my live stream last night, in fact, with that being said, I just want to say thank you to those of you who were with me on that live stream. We were on that live stream for over 2 hours, and yes, we had very serious very serious sensitive topics we discussed last night. However, this is my own way of letting the world know what is happening in Nigeria. In as much as Nigeria is we are kind of like lucky in Nigeria that we have some affluent people who are rich, but as it is now, even the middle class, the top class, the upper class people are now complaining, because at the end of the day, when lives are being taken needlessly, it doesn't know. These terrorists do not know who is rich or who is not poor, but currently it's the poor ones amongst Nigerians, it's the innocent souls in the northern part of Nigeria. And like I said, let's just put it aside that it's Christian lives that's been taken here. Innocent lives, regardless of their religion, are being taken. So hence why we should all be putting all of our voices out here and calling out our government. So now the government are now saying they arrested some terrorists, or they bombarded a hideout of the terrorists in Sambisa. But why now? Why now? Why did they started doing all of these things when Trump said it was coming? Buhari had a chance, he never did. Goodluck Jonathan had a chance, never did. Now Tinubu, up until when Trump spoke, it was not going to do anything. Lives are being taken, people are being killed needlessly. It was not going to do anything. So for those of you who are traveling, I know, yes, that attack that happened in Kwara State, you all heard. There was a post. If you were on my live stream yesterday, we discussed it, that the first lady of the Kwara State governor came out to say that it was an attempt. And I love the fact that the actress, the Nigerian actress, came out to say, my people are from this state, my people are from this city. It was not an attempt, it was an attack, which meant that 3 people's lives have been taken, 1 is fighting for Israel alive, and 35 people have been kidnapped. And why were they in church? They were in church because apparently a certain attack happened 3 or 4 weeks prior, where they took people, and now they were able to get those people back, and they were in church giving thanks, and then those people came back again and took away another 35 people. So I saw a video of the governor state of Kwara, where he went to the venue of the church. Here's the video. So you guys
so 900 as is in the face. So pressure from Nibe in Safa, and then a new conference for additional security. So with that, this is the thing of the past. Our soldiers will be ready forever. But I need our forest guard to train no more. In terms of my home and so big barracks, one train no more. Our soldiers are our forest guard in my work. So I'm not equipped to have the land table. At the same time, the program is ongoing. We have to expand the police force so that normally of basket normally content with the project programs and all the challenges. But I think I need to, and then I do a look up. I need to, thank you very much. Thank you, sir. For the families that lost their dear ones,
so you guys saw him there, and yes, I dropped a comment under that post that was what he should have done before his wife released whatever shameless and idiotic post about an alleged attempt. See, they will say it's an alleged attempt because when a family member of theirs is not part of the people that was taken away, they will not act seriously when their own family member is not part of the people taken away. With that being said, I just want to say this, guys. Now these people are now in Kwara, and if you guys have been watching all my videos, I was saying that you might think that these things are happening in the north. It's going to come to the south, it's going to come to the west, it's going to come to Ogun State, Lagos. It's going to come gradually. They are now in Kwara. Before you know it, they will be in Lagos, they will be in Shagamu, they will be in Ondo, they will be in Ota, they will be in Songwater, they will be in Abeokuta, and then Lagos. And then what are we going to do? You know what? The annoying part of this thing is the fact that this thing has been happening for years. It was not just happening in the time of Tinubu. And yes, we saw how Tinubu was raining fire on Goodluck Jonathan to do something, raining fire on Buhari to do something. And he was saying to them, we saw posts, I'll put some of them here if I found them, that if they're not going to be able to protect their citizens, they should resign. So Tinubu should resign because he has failed in one of his major duty to Nigerians. He has failed, and that is security. So now it's been said that people should be very, very careful. I know people travel for market to buy business and stuff. Now there's posts saying that there's kidnapping, robbery going on Iwo Oshogbo Road, that people should avoid that route. You know what? You can never tell where these people will be. But when you see posts like this, I want you to take it seriously. So this post has been that the people have been retweeting it since yesterday. So if there are posts like this out there saying you should avoid such road or certain road, please do so. And with that being said, I saw a post of obviously Solomon Buchi talking about Islamophobia, and people came for him. Here is what he has to say. You guys
Islamophobia is me calling out Boko Haram, ISWAP, and the Islamic radical extremism we see in places like Nigeria, where Christians in the northern part of Nigeria are at the mercies of these extremist groups. If that's what you call Islamophobia, then I am Islamophobic. Some of you Muslims use Islamophobia to try to silence us. The lived reality of a lot of people who have suffered in the hands of extreme Islamic groups. My parents fled northern Nigeria because they were pursuing southern Christians away from Kaduna. They killed a lot of people, stabbed a lot of people, mass killings. And you say that condemning that and talking about those experiences in the light of what it is, which is Islamic extremist terrorism, is Islamophobia. That is what Islamophobia is. Then I'm Islamophobic. How do you tell someone who've lost all their family members to radical Islamic groups that they are Islamophobic? A rational fear that we have for a group of people who have a reputation of killing people, of destroying Christians, taking over their lands, and you try to gaslight us and silence us by saying we hate Muslims? Who should be more enraged? Christians that are being killed by Islamic radicals, or Muslims that feel like Christians hate them when we don't kill them? What the heck is Islamophobia? When my friend lost her mother-in-law at a bombing in a church in Western Nigeria by Islamic radicals. How do you call people Islamophobic when Islamic radicals have displaced them from their communities, from their land, from their churches? What you call Islamophobia is the painful reality of a lot of Christians in northern Nigeria. So what the heck is Islamophobia? If I've been bitten by a wild dog, is it dogophobia to admit that I have a rational fear for wild dogs because of the experiences that I have with wild dogs? Does having a rational fear for fire that's actually burnt me before, is that firephobia? You guys just use these labels to silence us from airing our legitimate pain and concern about what radical Islamist extremist groups are doing. And somehow you politicize the matter and you try to make it about your petty feelings. Christians hate Muslims, but at least Christians don't hate Muslims enough to kill them. But there are people who are suffering, who've lost their family members, lost their loved ones, lost their houses, died in churches because of people from your religion. So what the heck is Islamophobia?
Well, you guys heard what he said, and I agree with him 101,000%. If me being scared of you that you are going to take my life makes me an Islamophobia, or whatever you want to call it, call me that. And I love the fact that he's using his platform to call out the things that we are afraid to talk about. I love the fact that he's using this platform to speak about the things that we are afraid to talk about in this current age of what is happening in Nigeria right now. Don't get me wrong, that a few of the things that he says I don't agree with, but this particular one I am with him 100%. And I saw a post as well from obviously this actor, Nigerian actor. Like I said, Nollywood people are now speaking out. A few of them are just dropping posts. I think I saw a post from Davido, I saw a post from Yabo Joe as well. A few of them are now tweeting posts. They are not posting the energy they put in during the NSAT, and I think they could do better. Yes, I think they could do better. And yes, there's this Nollywood guy called Charles Inoje. He also put his voice out there. A lot of people are now speaking. I'll put those videos here for you guys to see. And then,
whatever political position you hold in this country, know today that you are complicit in all of the banditry, insurgency, kidnapping that has crippled Nigeria, if you still find reason to turn the other way, if you can still find justification for your silence, know that you are complicit. Yes, if it does not bother you that your parents, your townsmen and women, are not safe in their ancestral farmlands, that your siblings are not safe in their schools, your mothers not safe in marketplaces, not in their places of worship, if you can still find reason to keep quiet, then you are complicit. Yes, if for political expediency, party affiliation, ethnic leanings, religious affiliations, you can keep quiet and pretend that you do not see this nation sliding dangerously to a state of anarchy, then you are complicit. Today belongs to you. Tomorrow belongs to another. When tomorrow comes, you will be called to give account of your complicity. If not in the court of men, most certainly before your Creator. Know this and know peace.
And then the reason why I'm actually here is the post that I saw. They said that NAF airstrike destroyed terrorist stronghold in Sambisa forest. So we had such facilities during the time of Buhari and Jonathan. They did not make use of any of these things, right? So suddenly they now have airstrikes that is destroying places in Sambisa. The West, please don't listen to them. This is all acting. They are acting so that the West will not say, oh, they are doing something eventually. Please, Trump, they are lying. They are lying. They are actually acting firm now. Don't let them lie to you. This is acting. They are acting firm to you guys. All of a sudden, they are now, saying that they arrested so people and so people. And then also, I saw a couple of posts actually, and then now they are now saying that they said they know where these girls are. It is Wednesday. Why? I mean, today is Thursday. These girls were taken on Monday. Why have they not gone to go get them? There's a post that I said, I think is a post or interview with Shewa Okimbaloyi. I'm going to put the video for you guys to watch at some point. And according to the writer from Linda Cage, it says here that Kebbi schoolgirls abduction, we have a fair idea where the girls are, and we are sure they have not moved outside the Kebbi South Senatorial District. There is high hope that the girls will return home in 1 or 2 days. Senator Garba Maidoki, so that's Kebbi South Senatorial District, says. So these girls were abducted on Monday. And this interview was done 12 hours ago. So today is Thursday. Why have they not gone to go get them? Is it that they suddenly don't know where they are? Or they suddenly don't know how to go find them? Or they are going to go negotiate with the terrorists for the release of the people that do not belong to them in the first place? Are they going to go and negotiate? Because it's only in Nigeria that they negotiate with terrorists, that they negotiate with bandits. So I've seen 2 videos like that and 2 posts that say that they know where these girls are. That they know where they are. So why have they not gone to go get them? Today is Thursday already. They were abducted on Monday. Why have they not gone to go get them? Why have they not gone to go get them? And lastly, another post that I saw from Sahara reporters. Let me find that post actually. It's an article, and it says here that Tinubu government blames President Trump for these recent attacks in Nigeria. So this is the time now they're now pointing blaming fingers. Yeah, so the article says Tinubu government blames Trump's threats for renewed terror attacks in Nigeria. I'll try and see if it is not too long. So it says that Akume said Trump's posture had become a rallying signal for groups seeking legitimacy, allowing violent actors to latch onto external rhetoric to intensify internal conflicts. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, has warned that recent public statements by the United States President Donald Trump have emboldened violent network attacks across Nigeria, giving extremist groups a fresh international narrative to justify attacks on vulnerable communities. These people are dumb. They are dumb. These killings have been happening before Trump said he was coming. These killings have been happening before Trump said he was coming. So which means that our governments are happy with the killings. They are happy. It continued, Akume, in a statement issued yesterday, linked the spike in propaganda by terror cells, bandit groups and extremist actors to what he described as, in quote, inadvertent impact of Trump's comments on Nigeria's security landscape. His remarks followed Trump's October 31st declaration where the American president designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern over alleged Christian genocide, and further warned that he might deploy US troops to Nigeria if such killings continued. Trump also revealed that he had instructed America's military establishment, saying he had directed the Department of War to prepare for possible action should the violence persist. The US president equally threatened to suspend Washington's assistance if the Tinubu administration failed to halt the alleged persecution. Akume said Trump's posture had become a rallying signal for groups seeking legitimacy, allowing violent actors to latch onto external rhetoric to intensify internal conflicts. According to Akume, insurgency networks had previously been significantly weakened and reduced to isolated banditry before the statement. He said some groups were now attempting to leverage those remarks to gain visibility. These people are dumb. We have senseless people in government in Nigeria. I am not sorry to say this. The statement partly read, recent pronouncements from the United States have inadvertently emboldened opportunistic violent groups seeking to exploit international narratives and make bold statements by attacking soft targets. Before this statement, insurgency structures had been significantly degraded and reduced to isolated banditry. This resurgence underscores the vital need for collaboration, not public labeling, between Nigeria and the United States. Akume reaffirmed the government's position that Nigeria does not require foreign troops, noting that the Nigerian armed forces have reclaimed territories and degraded Boko Haram and ISWAP structures. Ow! Guys, I'm going to put, it's a very long read, I'm going to put the article here for you guys to read, but they are now blaming US, saying that US is the reason why all of these recent terrorist attacks are continuing. Guys, do you actually agree with him? It's a matter of blame. All me I'm interested now is that those girls, they need to be found. We've been seeing them, all of them, granting interviews. We know where they are. We know where they are. This is Thursday. It's going to be 8 o'clock in Nigeria soon, and we've not heard anything about the girls. Suddenly, all of a sudden, they are showing us airstrike videos, pictures of army in airstrikes. Suddenly, Nigeria has an airstrike that they can do. Why have they not used all of those? These their tools before Reverend Dakobo came out. Yes. Nicki Minaj is not a Nigerian. She's been the forefront of this, fight against Islamist people, jihadi people who are killing people in Nigeria. So people are saying they want to cancel Nicki Minaj. See, if you guys cancel Nicki Minaj, she has made money for the whole of our generation. And where she is, the people that are buying people in Nigeria, they can't get to her. So you guys are just going to keep blabbing. The thing is that Nigerian government knows how to talk, but they don't have actions. And yes, also, all these Nigerian pastors that are praying, you all should keep quiet and stop praying. We don't need your prayers now. Prayer is not what we need right now. You have the biggest platform to call our government out, to put Nigeria out there that yes, Nigeria, things are going on. All of you are praying 70 days fasting, 90 days fasting. Me, I'm not fasting for anybody. I'm not fasting for any country. You all pastors should now put your voices out there, not telling us to pray. If you all want us to start praying, see all of those security personnel you have, all of those entourage that you have, when you go about, you carry 20 police officers, you carry 20 mopo, you carry 20 cars. Drop all of those securities. Walk like every other Nigerian who is using their leg to walk everywhere. Do the same, and that is where we know that you all mean business. But all this praying that you guys are asking us to pray, praying, fasting, come on, man, pastors, let's all drop that. You know what, guys, I know I'm all over the place, but there's a lot going on in Nigeria right now. And please, avoid places that you might have heard that there's something happening there. Avoid those places. Please, avoid those places. If you're meant to travel, if that traveling is not urgent, if it is not important, stay back. Stay back. Please. As it is now, everybody's going to have to find a way of protecting themselves. But how do we protect ourselves? How do Nigerians protect themselves? So the people of Kwara State that say, give us weapons, they want to protect themselves. I know that our government will not do that. And this also takes me to all of these bandits, terrorists. They say they are just ordinary banditry. All of these terrorists, where do they get their weapons from? Who gave them the weapons? Because when you see all these people, it's not. If you see all these people that are carrying all this weapon everywhere, it's not as if maybe they have. They don't look as if they have the money. Because if you see the thing they are carrying, those things cost money. Who is providing these things to them? Who gave them those weapons? Who? Guys, leave your thoughts and opinion as always in the comment section. If you've watched this video till now and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe, share this video, do not hesitate to join my membership, and I'll hopefully catch up with you in another video. Alright? Bye, and please stay safe. Okay? Bye.
my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearrange